That was weird. It's 7 a.m. and I could have swore I just heard like an ice cream truck bell, and it's like 13 degrees outside. Maybe it was my wife's alarm. Maybe I have ghosts. I do have ghosts in my house. What is going on, everybody? Patrick Quick here, and today I'm going to be going over a few items that I found at the store. One was half off at Dick's. One I found in the good old-fashioned bargain bin at Walmart. And two other ones were also at Walmart. But they've been out of stock for about 2 to 3 months, and we finally got a reset. The fishing department, due to COVID and people picking up fishing as a hobby, it's been a barren wasteland. It's been really, really depressing. Couldn't even find 86-cent bullet weights made out of lead. And lead is cheap. And it's cheap to make. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into these. So the first one that we have, the item of business. Here in northern Illinois, we cannot use a multi-hook rig in the places that I fish. So Alabama rig, umbrella rig, whatever you want to call it, it's like a no-go. But this right here is a yes, sir, let's go. This live target right here, spinner rig, the bait ball spinner rig, a 3/8 ounce. It's got one giant bait imitation here with a hook in it. And these three little ones that are at the top here as a little bait ball do not have hooks. And there's a nice willow blade here. So I will be able to use this, and that makes me very excited to be able to use something that mimics the A rig, but allows me to fish it where I'm at because of the one hook. And I got the violet and translucent kind of silver and silver flake shad coloration. So basically, this willow blade is going to be spinning like crazy, giving off a lot of flash. These little dudes are going to be trailing up there, paddle tails a whacking, and this bottom guy down here is going to be prime suspect number one, public enemy number one, and his paddle tail is going to be going, and the fish should come up and bite him. But I have a feeling that I might get some that come here and bite the top or bite the front here and miss completely, and I'm going to be emotionally wrecked for a second, but then I'm going to throw it back out there and it's going to work, But that'll come next year, and when I'm able to rig this up, I will do a close look up of it because I don't want to take it out because I don't have anywhere to organize it or keep it safe, and because of that, I do not want like the paddle tails or any of the soft plastic to kind of get warped in any way. I want it to work without any impurities when I do go to do it, so I promise I will show it when I rig it up next year and go to throw it. So, the next item is from the bargain bin. It's from the creator of the original plastic worm. It is a 5-pack of a 5-inch stick worm in the Bama Craw color. There's that darker orange color and that lighter orange color with the black flake in there. Wacky rigged. It's going to have some decent action. This reminds me of a real night crawler, which is why I grabbed it, besides the fact that the price point is only $1.25. You can't beat that price. It's a color I didn't have, and I wanted to try it out. And with it being more of a nightcrawler imitation, there's a possibility that I could get a catfish on it where I'm at, Texas rigged. It could happen because they love nightcrawlers, and this is a nice coloration. So that was my bargain bin. The next item is the Salty Super Fluke in the Baby Bass color. It is a 10-pack, and I don't remember the price, but I've been wanting this color for a long time. It's been out for 2 to 3 months. I couldn't find it, and there it is. When I think of Fluke, I think of Zoom. Call it the OG. That's what I'd call it. And it's right there. It's got that translucent green at the top, that pearl white belly. It's got the green fleck, the black and the gold fleck, and the blue fleck and the green actually color shifts to where some of the fleck actually looks blue as you shift it, because the way that blue fleck reacts with green pigments, it does that. So it's just an all-around cool one. It's got good action. We all know Zoom. We all love them. And if you don't love them, try them. You'll love them. But I got this because there's obviously a lot of bass, and when they spawn and they have fry, or even just a smaller bass about this size, there's muskie in the lake that I fish, and I've seen people get muskies on here, and I kind of like the way that they fished it and they got it. Maybe it was like a luck of the cast, but there's only one hook on here instead of a bunch of trebles, and muskie are really, really finicky. And I've seen a lot of people kill them on accident by leaving them out too long because they don't know how to handle them right. They were having trouble getting the trebles out and stuff like that. I went over there to try to help them get it in the water as fast as possible, and they just had it out too long. I had noticed too late. So the one hook catch off of these was something really cool that I got to experience and see with my own eyes. The people that caught the muskie on there, I think it might have been luck because I don't see it very often. But I thought it was really, really cool and a good way to fish. So you just never know what you would get at the lake with this. And this would definitely be weighted possibly in swum or swam. I'd swim it, however you want to say it, with a little bit of a weighted, like a 4/0 gap, or it's going to go weightless, and I'm going to jerk it. So the last thing that we're going to go over is a bait that I always tell everybody don't sleep on. You already know it's coming. If you've seen my previous videos, you know it's coming. And that's Ozark Trail. And this is the bluegill color. And I was waiting for this. It's their sinker stick. I have the lizard, I have the hammerhog, and now I've got the sinker stick. And there's two others that I know of for sure that I've seen on other people's channel. The ribbon tail, these are like the Florida guys, so, maybe it's a southern thing, but they have the ribbon tail worm, and they also have a soft plastic paddle tail swim bait. So I'm going to be going around to the other Walmarts because the two by me, they have the same stuff. They have the lizards, hammerhogs, and sinker sticks, and that's it. So maybe if I try to venture out a little bit farther, I'll be able to find the ones that I'm missing because I want to get one of every one that they've made to test them out to try out the durability. But I know they catch fish because I've caught bass on the hammerhog. So, but here is the bluegill color. It's like a dark green, pumpkinish color with the blue and gold fleck in there. Really, really nice looking. Really, really good color pattern to it. I like the ribbing that it has. Wacky rigged. It seems like it's going to have a pretty good action. It'll probably do really well. Texas rigged as well. And it's got these ribbings on here that's going to help push water and make some good movements and stuff for it. I can't wait to try it out and see how it does. And for $1.97, a 4 and 8 pack of 5.5-inch sinkers, you can't beat the price. $2 is a no-brainer, so I had to grab them. Thank you for everybody who watches my videos all the way through. There's going to be added clips and stuff in there that you might miss out on if you don't watch them all the way through going forward, like bloopers or just funny moments when I'm recording, because usually these aren't all one takes. A lot of them are. Some of them I have to stop and redo because I didn't like it. So you might miss out on those. And there may be some giveaways that pop up in the middle or somewhere in the video that if you don't watch it all the way through, you might miss knowing that there's an actual giveaway and how to win. So again, those of you who do watch all the way through, I appreciate it. Those of you who don't, try to. I hope I don't bore you. Actually, I shouldn't bore you because I'm a pretty cool dude. I'm a pretty cool cat. So if you like this video, hit that like button, subscribe, hit that bell notification, and leave me comments. What did you think of the pickups that I had today? Have you used the bait ball spinner rig? Let me know. And I hope you enjoy the little bit of an outtake that I have here at the end of this video from the beginning of this one, where I kind of went into a ramble and it was kind of funny and I thought you guys might enjoy it. So thanks for sticking with me, and I will catch you all later. As much as doing something as engaging as like fishing, or if you take your kids hunting, or if you take your kids paintballing or something like that. Something more interactive than, you know. But a lot of times these kids, like even my kids, that Minecraft, video games, all that kind of stuff. And I play video games too, but I they get so lost with it. It's so angry when you take it away. It's literally like a drug. Like video games are a disease. And I think that, even though I like them too, some days you can see yourself get angry or upset. Like somebody walks in front of the TV, you're like, oh, you just made me die. What the fuck? This bullshit. Obviously I wouldn't say that to my kids or anybody, but that's how you feel inside. You know, like you shouldn't have walked in front of me when I'm sitting on the couch playing. But you see that in kids. They're like, no, you take my stuff. I won't keep my stuff. You can't take my shit. And they wouldn't say shit either because they know they'd get in trouble and sit in timeout and they'd probably lose more than just the Xbox. But you get the point.